Hey, it's your girl Leslie D, and I am so excited to be back on the mic talking to you guys. I have missed you so much. I am so excited about what I have coming down the line or down the pipe for you guys. I'm just so super excited. And I wanted to say that I appreciate all the love, first and foremost, that people have been DMing me, asking about the podcast, asking about just working with me, or are excited about joining the work vault. Like, I am so overwhelmed and overjoyed with all the love. Shout out to the work crew. Shout out to everybody who I am serving right now, who is currently my client. Shout out to all of you who are listening. I just really appreciate every single last one of you. It's an honor to be able to pour into your life in any way possible, and any opportunity that I can. So yeah, shout out to all the DM love. Like, I really genuinely appreciate it. And today I want to talk to you, family, about manifesting in this season. Now, ever since probably July, it's legit actually been since the beginning of the year, I knew that 2018 was different. But then it came down to 2018 July, and I said, okay, now the times have shifted. And if you've been a part of the family and have been listening to the podcast for a little while, you know that I talked about going into a dark space every year for a couple years now, around the summertime, beginning around the end of July going into August. But ever since I made a decision and I did the things that I taught you guys how to do in the When to Win episode, this year has been absolutely amazing, because I am very determined to be sure to live by example, so that I can make sure that you guys are equipped with everything that it is in me to designed to give to you. So around July, August, I was like, oh, the shift is happening. And I was feeling this really big urge, and not only myself but my inner circle, about making room, getting rid of anyone or anything, or any kind of situations that you know are not serving you. If it's not serving you right now, if it's causing you heartache, frustration, and or at the expense of you, yeah, we're getting rid of that. And so around that time, it was about making room. And after it started being about making room, and I started making room, and my circle started making room, and we like, okay, let's get it. Like, it's go time. I knew that fourth quarter of 2018 was going to be accelerated. And it's not about an acceleration that you hear all the time, like, oh, it's go time, it's, about to be accelerated, like, let's go to the next level. Shout out to Sierra, because we are leveling up. But I am talking about legit next dimension, like the latter part of life, like new book, not new chapter, new book type of shift. And as it is the first week of October, I want us to set the tone and get in alignment with this shift, because it is not playing no games. One of our family members DM me today and was like, where did 2018 go? I said, bye-bye. Like, it played no games, and legit, it has played no games. And so when I think about acceleration and what that means and what it's going into for the remainder of this year, is that everything, every area of your life will be accelerated if you are in alignment, when you get in alignment. I'm going to say that again. Every area of your life will be accelerated when you get in alignment. And what I mean by that is that you have work to do. There is work for you to do. There has been work that you've known that you are supposed to be doing that you have not done, or there's work that you have started and that you have not completed that is calling out to you right now. It may not have worked. It may have been frustrating. It may have been intimidating, but the time is now. And when I say every area, I mean every area, because at the end of the day, what I hear so many people focusing on is one area of their life. And like, oh, I'm about to get this money. I'm about to get my money right. Oh, I'm about to get snatched, girl. I'm about to get what waist? What waist, girl? Or, oh, I'm about to get this coin. Oh, I'm about to up this credit. Oh, I'm about to go get this boo. About to get bae. Oh, I'm about to have this baby. Oh, like, it'd be like one or two areas of life. No. Listen to me. Every single area of your life. We don't serve a God that is in compartments. He is a whole God. He is put all the way together, because that's why we are all the way necessary together. Period. And this is the time for you to truly align every area of your life. Your mindset, your soul, your spirit, your body, your finances, your purpose, your marriage, your children, your legacy, your love, your friendships, every area, and be intentional with it. And when I say accelerate, meaning the work, the effort, and excellence that you're going to be putting in for these next 90 days, legit is going to have his super on it, creating and exploding supernatural results, changing the trajectory of your life. I don't say this lightly at all. I am very serious about this, but it all begins with you. I had a conversation with one of my homies, and we talking, and it's like, girl, I'm just ready. I can't wait to do XYZ. And she just telling me about all the things she ready to do. And I'm like, yeah, it's go time. You already know what season it's in. Like, you know, I'm in the vein. I'm in alignment. I'm in focus and tension. And she's like, yeah, but it's just frustrating when, it's just frustrating. I'm like, what? She's like, it's just frustrating where you just never know when it's going to be your turn. Like, you know, who God will pick and choose. Like, sometimes it's going to take 10 years. Sometimes it's going to take you 2. You just never know, like, why he chooses to make it be quicker for others than it is for the others. I said, you're not going to put that on my God. You're not going to put that on him. You got to own your stuff. No, I would be a bad friend if I let you do that. When you are not putting in the work and are consistently being intentional to complete the things that you know you're supposed to do, his hands are tied. His hands are tied. And so the first thing that we have to do to position our alignment for the acceleration in these 90 days of closing out 2018 is own our stuff. Own your stuff. I need you to take a minute to own what you have not completed and what you know you should have completed, where you have been not intentional and where intention needs to go. Be very intentional with your time, but more so with your mind, because your mindset is everything. And that's why I had to check her and say, own your stuff, because that's a mindset of projecting it out versus reflecting in and taking ownership, because ownership goes with the acceleration. Ownership goes with acceleration. You are designed to be accelerated in this season, but you have to own your stuff that's going to be accelerated. Own your stuff. Own the fact that you're not being intentional when it comes to your parenting. Own the fact that you have been very lackadaisical in your financing. Own the fact that you've been looking for somebody else to water your relationship instead of watering your own. Own the fact that you have started and stopped every single project that you have begun when it comes to your purpose or entrepreneurial efforts. Own it. When you own it, you then can reflect. That's the next thing. Reflection. Take a moment to remove the noise. Family, listen to me. You have to remove the noise. Social media, the news, naysayers, poverty mindset, scarcity mindset, all of it. You have to take a moment to step back. Take a week, take 3 days, take 7, take 10. Take time to get quiet and to meditate, to reflect, and to pray about what it is that you need to then be coming into alignment with. And pray what it is you need to align, because what you owned now has to be aligned, and what needs to be aligned, you have to be reflective so that you know what it is that you are solidly moving on. And after you own your stuff, after you take a moment to reflect, you then have to review. And what you're reviewing, you are reviewing the things that he told you to do. You are reviewing the things that you started and stopped. You are reviewing the things that you have been lackadaisical, haphazardly doing. Review what you stopped and started, put off to the side, what you let go, what you gave up on. Because a lot of times we can have good intentions, or we can have frustrations that are well-meaned, and stop doing what we're designed to do and put off what we should be doing, that is holding us hostage in the same place over and over and over and over again, living the same book, just different characters. Review that. Take a moment to review. Look around. Take it in. Because you've owned your stuff, and you know what? I own it. That's me. My bad. Now, you reflected, you got quiet, like, oh, okay. I know what my attention and my time needs to be going towards. And now you're reviewing, and it's like, man, if I would have just continued with this will be in alignment with the direction that I know I'm supposed to be going in. This is the place where the natural effort, if I really put in the work, the supernatural acceleration is a no-brainer. I know God's hand is going to be on that, because I own it. Yep, it was me. I love the scripture. Who cut in on you? It says you were running your race so well. Who cut in on you? And a lot of times, who cut in on us is us. It's not anybody else. It's not the enemy. It's not this. It's not that. It's us. So, you owned your stuff. You reflected. And now you're reviewing. After you review, I need you to set your intentions and goals for the first 30 days. 30-day goals. What will you do in every area of your life? Number 1, what are your spiritual goals? Your spiritual goals, because you have to stay connected to the source so that you can know the ordered steps and run them things. Run the steps. Number 2, what is your mindset, soul goals? Where your mind goes, your life goes. You got to level that up. What are your goals for your mindset and your soul? Number 3, what are your physical goals? What are your physical intentions? What are you no longer going to do to your body? What are you going to do to your body? Because our bodies are so necessary for us to implement the things that we are designed to do on this earth. Without our bodies, we're unable to execute the vision for our lives. Number 4, what are your financial goals? Credit, you need to get that up. Debt, owe no man nothing but to love them. What are your financial goals? 5, what are your family goals? And when I say family, I mean the ones who are living in your home, your immediate family. What are your family goals? Y'all got date nights for every individual in the home? Do you make a priority for your marriage? Keep that time as a non-negotiable sacred time. Nobody can infiltrate on those times. Don't call the phone unless it's emergency and you're bleeding time. Yeah, that's important. Those relationships in your home are very important. Number 5, those goals, family, in your home. Number 6, what are your purpose career goals? If you know that there is something on the inside of you that you are to monetize and allow people to invest in what you serve, and you stopped because you got caught up in comparison coma, yeah, it's time to come out of that. Come out of hiding. We need what you have. Who are you to hold your stuff that we need? How dare you? And I am called to invest in that. Come on, man. If you are called to be in somebody's corporate position, in a career position, infiltrating the corporate world, what are your goals? What are their intentions? Which way did he tell you to go? It's time to get accelerated in that area. And then number 8, I believe, is friendship, relationship goals. Your circle, the people who you spend the most time with, gives evidence to your life. Who are you spending time with? And what does that look like? Are you making sure that you're investing in those relationships and not letting them go by the wayside? You have to be intentional. God moves through relationships. Get your circle right. Get your circle tight. What are you going to do in those 8 areas of your life? Set the intentions and the goals for the next 30 days. At least 2 goals in every area. At least 2. Lastly, after you've owned your stuff, after you reflected, after you took a moment to review, after you've taken the time to set the intentions, the last thing, the 5th thing that you have to do in order for you to walk in alignment and get into this accelerated season and truly change your life, to no longer be walking around in the same book with different characters. I know you're tired of it. I was too. Fifth thing you got to do is execute. That's right. Execute. But not only execute, not only put in the work with an E for effort and excellence, but you have to execute with resolve. You have to execute with resolve. Unmoved, unbothered. That means decide firmly on a course of action. That's what resolve means. To decide firmly on a course of action. You set that course with your owning, reflecting, reviewing, setting. Now it's like, all right, I'm resolved in that. I have to do it. No looking back. Because you know that you know that you know that it is going to work. And every day you have to affirm that this is happening. God is not a respecter of time. He is not a respecter of persons. He is a respecter of faith. And faith don't work if it ain't moving. Faith don't work if it has no action behind it. But you got to do the inner work. You got to own your stuff and don't put it on God. Don't put it on them. Don't put it on mama. Don't put it on your family, your cousins and auntie and them. It ain't on them, it's on you. You got to get quiet. Get rid of the noise. You got to review. Go back to the thing that you know that you were supposed to be doing, that you stopped, that you got scared, that you started doubting, that you gave up on, frustration. You got to review. Go back to that thing. Come on and set these intentions. You got it. It's in you. It's in you. You got it. Set the intentions. Now execute. Put in the work with resolve and watch supernatural results happen. And affirm it every single day. every single day. I'm so excited to be able to walk with women in every area of their life with this acceleration, with this teaching, with this mindset in the Work Vault. The Work Vault is my resource community of women who are coming together, going behind the door, putting in the work to come out and execute and put in the work that they were designed to do. It's releasing this week because I want those who are ready to execute and go with it and get the supernatural results. You are worth the supernatural results because that is your birthright. It's time to manifest. It is the season. Your whole life can change in the next 90 days. Let's do it. I love you guys. I can't wait to talk to y'all next week. Please rate and subscribe on iTunes. Please share with all your family and your people and people who you know who need this. If this is confirmation for you, reach out to me. I love hearing from you guys. And I am just so excited about seeing God move in your life when you chose and decided to move with resolve because you did the work. This is your girl, Leslie Danielle. If you desire to get in alignment and to work with me on this thing together, be looking out and make sure you sign up for the sanctuary, which is my personal letter to every one of you guys on my website. I love you guys. Mwah.